情人節 episode
Happy Valentine
Happy Valentine everybody
I feel like 我開始要收啲 royalties 啊，每年咁喺上嚟拍Valentine's episode。
我可以揾個第二個嘅，
係嘛？
但我選擇你，
係咪？
我希望俾啲聽眾啊或者朋友睇嘅朋友咧，睇到我哋大家嘅成長 ，our growth in our relationship. Not that we have any.
You speak of our relationship like a business.
It is.
係嘛 ？Growth.
喂，你未聽我
Revenue. ROI.
你 OK？你未聽我阿爸講過 relationship 就係一個 business 咁樣。
係嘛？
係啊，要經營噶嘛。
係。
你哋明唔明？
我哋係咪要請多啲即係助手啊？喺個 relationship 入邊。
For 唔使助手，我有 question 就得㗎啦。咁今日嚟除咗同你傾偈啦，係咪先？你都要講下一年喎，你嘅進展、你嘅進步喺邊咧？作為一個老公，
淨係作為老公係嘛？
咁講咗先啦 ，OK？
作為一個老公咧，我覺得成長上咧，可能我上年真心係冇花太多即係嘅重視喺做老公呢頂帽度嘅。咁呢度我覺得我今年可以做好啲嘅。上年嘅即係重視放咗喺多啲喺工作啦，喺小朋友啦。我覺得最大部分都係工作度嘅。咁因為上年都was a big breakthrough year for me， 所以非常之感恩啦。But with regards to my responsibility as husband， 唔係冇做到 I think， 可能 just not as much of a priority。咁今年 my vow is to put more priority into this。握手咁 formal， 好，攞盒嘢出嚟。
聽到未？With being a father, I guess.
Yeah.
How about being a dad?
Yeah, definitely. I think my growth on being a father was to be more present. I think now that Roman 而家都6歲啦 we were able to, I think maybe speak more rational with him. You know, 開始即係解釋做人，可能唔係淨係 yes no. Maybe we need to add a bit more of whys and whats. I think this is definitely a learning curve. It's a bit of a challenge. Because sometimes we still have to understand how much can he really comprehend and 明白嘅。I think, yeah, we're still working on that, being more present, definitely, and just being more active and involved with him at school, So I think, yeah, as a father, definitely there's growth. Growth in the sense of being a father to him and Rian, and no more.
No more.
No more kids. I'm done with kids. We are so done. Yeah. 千祈冇啦，搞唔掂啦，第三個筆。
可能神想俾個女我哋咧，
係嘛 ？Guarantee 到個女可能可以考慮嘅 ，I think so. But we cannot guarantee 啦，and nor would I。我又唔係特別，即係 I'm not really。
因為佢個人好諗通咗，成日話嗱，你睇下。過山車又係4個位，飛機又係4個位，冇第5個㗎，第5個就要分散，所以佢。
但係如果生第3個係女咧，我會好樂意去分散同佢分一間房，咁你就可以同2個仔分㗎。
你今年你話你要改就係多啲時間喺我身上。
但如果有個女，If God gives us a daughter，It's done.
It's her, not me.
我真係越睇咁多朋友生小朋友有女嘅咧，真係 I'm so jealous。有時真係見得到。Of course 可能見嗰一面就係最嗲嗰下 but that just warms my heart. I think sometimes 見到2個仔好嗲你 that creates jealousy. Sometimes I want that, and sometimes when you're not there， 2個仔好嗲我嘅 I get the feeling. But imagine if 有個女 ，I think 佢會最嗲我。
You think so?
I think so, 100%. Yeah, but I think we're still done with kids. 2個真係好辛苦啦。
辛苦上係咩咧？你覺得有冇變咧？每一年嘅辛苦
？Yeah, I think 我同咁多朋友傾偈咧 I think when I speak with them， 好多個都有少少唔同嘅 stresses 嘅，right？I think stresses of being a parent comes mentally, physically, financially, emotionally. I think definitely 有冇變係一定會有嘅 as time goes on.
Right.
I think last year it was the stress of financial.
Yeah.
I think just 因為 Roman 又入小一啦，小一 is a big jump，and 香港啲學校真係 ridiculously expensive, right?
Right.
So I think with that side, finance was a big thing. But praise God, hey, we came out okay. He's gotten to a great school.
Great Christian school.
Great Christian school, which was obviously one of our top choices. But yeah, I think everything worked out for its own reason, which is a great thing. And we can try control what we can, but at the end of the day, there are just some things that 我哋控制唔到嘅，係咪？咁所以that's the funniest thing about life, and things turn out all right, So stresses on the financial side. I think stresses obviously now is how to become the best parent as well, you know, because it's not just yes, no, 鬧佢 all these things. I think it's just how can we help them to become a better human being, right? And I think 3 to 6, 3 to 8 are key forming years in a boyhood. In a boys growing up stage. So that is a stressor as well in the sense of how can we do the best we can, right?
Yeah.
即係做真係 as a parent, it's not just providing, it's not just making sure they've got clothes on their back and food to eat, but it's teaching them how to be good little human beings.
Yeah.
I think that's the stress, because, in Hong Kong, I think it's quite a toxic lifestyle in Hong Kong, in the sense that 有時你又要關注工作啊，工作 doesn't just finish. It's not like 好似去到外國6點鐘 you clock out, you're done, right? It's not. 香港 is a place where you have to keep working constantly, 係咪24小時？咁我收工後，尤其是我份工係 in the service industry， 我更加係收工後啲人先至係開始用電話揾我覆我。咁 so that's when my time I have to be very definitive in 我去幾時係 allocate 時間係 family，and 幾時係繼續工作。咁尤其是in my line of work, I pride myself that 我係 efficient 嘅，我係快嘅，人哋揾我即刻覆嘅。咁 I think that has proven to be 一個 successful trait in me in my line， 即係我今年10年啦。咁 I think feedback has been that 我係夠 efficient 啦，夠快啦，人哋揾到我即刻覆咧，最緊要揾到我喺度啦。I think that's the main thing， 因為做得 insurance 呢個行業好多時有啲人揾佢哋嘅 agent 揾唔到，或者2日後先覆。咁 that was something that 我自己應承咗一個承諾入行，我係唔會咁做嘅。咁所以到今日 I think 有 referrals 有繼然生存到呢個行業 I think it's because of certain traits I have。呢點其實我係同你講緊嘅，因為你成日話我用電話翻到屋企。
我想講唔係，但係你有進步咗嘅，真係進步咗。因為我咧，我係真係揾唔到我真係擺低個電話係個個要揾我嘅時候，真係揾你揾我啦。其實我知道好猛整我阿媽、我家姐，你可唔可以叫佢聽電話啊？咁但係我真係唔想俾一個習慣佢。咁但係小朋友可能知道你做嘢。咁我都會明白，我都係餓你嘅，但係我都覺得 I'm very proud of you. CLT husband, you did.
Yeah, thank you.
You did so good. You worked so hard for the family, and I'm so thankful for you.
Yeah, so praise God. Again, that 真係唔係我自己控制到嘅事情啦。I mean， 我入行上年係第9年，我年可能都係淨係即係做到我自己 set 俾自己嘅底線就係 MDRT， 可能有時2倍 MDRT 2倍半，我從來係未到達 the next honor up。咁 what is MDRT? MDRT is the international benchmark recognition of 個行業啦。It represents the 1% of the financial planners。咁當然喺香港就多好多啦，因為香港大家都明白 is a much more fruitful and abundantful city, right？咁當然香港亦都有好多內地嘅 influence 我哋客戶啦，咁所以MDRT 我入行到而家係一個指標，一定要到達嘅。我其實好 boldly say 我到唔到 MDRT， 我係會離開呢個行業嘅。咁I think it's because of that I have a drive 可能去 push 自己年一定要做到呢樣嘢啦。咁 COT 係咩嚟咧？ COT stands for core of the table， 係等於3倍啦。咁 I know many 喺香港都做過 COT 做過 TOT， but 人生係我上年第1年有個突破去做到，而可以全部香港客戶去做咯。So yeah, it just was not part of the plan. I definitely didn't think so, but God blessed us in that. And 真係sharing the journey. If we have time to talk about it later, really,
we should.
It wasn't
talk
something
about
that I planned about.
We have games as well, but because
games. Wow, this is a game show.
Not a game show, but you've been on. We're just gonna try different names. But tell me.
Sure. I mean,
tell us.
Yeah, I think I can share about this. I mean, I shared about it in Singapore. So 我好興咧 my own practice, as I understand 即係了解自己多啲啦，就係去到年底咧，我好唔中意12月繼續要跑數嘅。即係 it's just a habit。我中意係11月收工，咁我老闆都好清楚 ，Kim 成都知。咁我12月就通常就放假，可能陪屋企，我 do whatever I want. It's just cash out time, you know. Yeah. 因為12月大部分都係 Christmas 啦。咁 so yeah, I always tend to do that, and I plan to let it roll over. OK， 咁24年11月咧，24年12月咧係簽咗啲單嘅，就特登留去下一年嘅，即係等1月啲客去俾錢，先1月先至計新一年嘅年度。Why I do this is 當然 that means 我上一年係到自己嘅 target 咧 at least， 咁 I want to make sure that in the new year I have a buffer, like a faster head start。咁自己 is a psychological thing。咁 I think I've done this for a few years that I kind of understand that that's what works for me。So yeah， 上年年頭即係25年1月就同個客去 finalize 張單，最尾係唔得嘅。咁 for certain reasons 喺公司層面compliance 上可能有少少 issue， 張單搞唔掂，咁係甩咗嘅。咁 was 3 big policies which hurt, right? But it is what it is。咁所以1月就 nothing。2月開始見客就開始自己好心急啦 ，because I've got a family to feed， 就 OK，I've got a whole family to feed，but 又冇收入，咁可能太心急啦，咁啲客又 feel 到又 it fell through，things didn't happen。That meant 2 months of no income， 因為你明白我個行業係自僱人士啦 ，right？ 咁 so 當然嘅壓力係非常之大 ，and I could just see costs going out，nothing coming in。咁去到3月真係開始懷疑自己嘅火，哇！咁即係我做咗9年都可能有呢個懷疑，其實 it shows the pressure that it is in this industry。But honestly, out of nowhere， 即係3月我係簽咗自己可能人生最大嗰張單 ，and it just came out of nowhere，like it really could not have been something that 我自己係 manage 到，我自己係成功做到自己嘅，即係 it's not something I could have done myself，is what I want to say。So that clearly showed to me that my purpose 喺呢個行業 is not done. You know, God still wants me here for a reason, and the reason could be to walk with certain people that maybe He intends me to do, or the belief is that I still need to be here to still help people around me with certain products and services that I might have to offer. So I think it was a clear story or a clear turning point that my career AI is not finished. It's done. It's not over. So.Yeah, and praise God, I was able to smash it through, did great result, and achieved COT, and actually 今年已經都成功做到自己應該要做嘅目標啦，係 MLT 係頭一個月 ，so 呢啲真係感恩啦。It's not something that I could have controlled, and I think one thing I do want to mention is the serenity prayer. Right at the end of the day, there are things we can't control, and there are things that we can.So we ask God to give us a serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, courage to change the things we can, and wisdom to know the difference. I think that is the beauty of this. Once you understand that, 你終於明白有啲嘢其實我係控制唔到，咁我就唔好花心機去做。Right? 我唔好花自己嘅精力，我唔好花自己嘅精神去掛住擔心有啲嘢我控制唔到嘅，反而我應該去學有呢個膽去點控制我可以控制到嘅事情咯。It could be 自己勤力啲去見下。It could be my appointments. It could be my activities. It could be the depth of the relationships that I build with people. These are things I can control, but I cannot control what a client would decide. I cannot control 公司會唔會批張單。So these things are, it's a learning curve, and I think it really helped me to be more fixated and to have this peace.其實好緊要就係呢份安心 to know that I am in the right journey, I'm in the right path, and I'm not meant to go left or right, but stay in the journey I'm going.
Do you think having a partner helps, like a wife to just no,我突然間講緊I'm a podcaster. No, does it help mentally? Because I feel like we both go through this stage. 因為 there's 12 months in a year. 你實會有1-2個月好 down 㗎。
Definitely.
Oh my goodness, there's times you have to pull me back, and I have to pull you back in the right direction. Answer
100%. I think it's important that we work as one entity. 係咪？即係當然 we're very lucky that we both 喺一個自僱人士嘅 career 度，which we say it's lucky because we can 可以自己彈性管理時間啦 ，we can manage our own schedules, we can be a lot more present and active in our kids' lives. I think that is a benefit of us being 喺一個自僱人士工作啦。咁但係 at the same time as 兩個都係自僱人士嘅話咧 that also means we have to better manage our finances, right? It could mean there are 有啲係低潮嘅時間，咁可能大家都低潮嘅，市道根本唔好嘅，咁兩個都係自僱人士，就可能會有多少少擔憂啦 ，right？ 即係 what are we both bringing in, right? So yeah, I think this is a great topic actually to share about because we are both in 一個自僱人士 we both 可能會了解多少少大家嘅諗法啊、嘅想法啊、嘅心情啊，可能大家可以識喺唔同位置去鼓勵下大家 to keep it up, don't give up， 唔好停咯。
There are days where I'm like, I'm sulking, or it's just 好明嘅，即係可能你一年一定有一次可能會講。我唔做啦，我要揾個第二份工，因為你揾一個長期嘅收入。因為講真嗰句，小朋友係雖然有又係咁湊，冇又係咁樣，但係都會想努力啲，俾好啲嘅嘢佢哋。所以會俾咗自己一個好大嘅壓力。係咪？咁啊，係咯，我覺得我哋兩個都學識緊嘅，更加去令到大家或者鼓勵到大家去好嗰一方面諗咯。
I think like when you touch on this point， 其實 it's quite important to know 係我哋嘅 priority in life，right？I say 香港can be quite a toxic place because obviously 喺香港好多時就會真實去 compare with a lot of people around you，right？ 你會睇下真別佢又咁啊，我呢個又咁啊，佢又去邊度旅行啊，佢又揸咩車啊，咁你開始自己有呢個對比，你就俾到自己一個 subconscious 嘅壓力 ，right？I think 如果我哋可以好清楚有個 black and white 嘅分別 ，to know 自己係想要乜，and yeah 側邊有人有嘅 ，it's okay。If I can balance that and kind of 知道唔好受到嗰啲影響嘅，而 focus on 自己嘅 path 咧，其實you'll be so much more happier in life, right? And yeah, I know 我哋仔係讀國際學校 and then 我哋係可能去咩旅行 I get that 咁呢啲可能係it's good to enjoy certain things it's good to go that route sometimes if you can but don't be burdened by that and always want more, right? 咁grass is always greener， 你諗下，即係我哋睇有啲人可能係打份工嘅，哇！佢一個月揾咁多錢嘅，仲要係穩陣咁揾喎，其實你感覺都好舒服㗎。But we don't see what they give up, right? They probably definitely 係限住咗9至6、9至7。They have X amount of holidays a year. There's other things that we don't see. 咁 what we get to see is, hey, we can be there in the morning with the kids. 我哋可以晏晝同佢食個 lunch. We can be there in the afternoon to go suddenly。學校最兄弟，下個禮拜有嘅咩？你要入嚟呢度，哇！我打份工，我冇辦法做到呢啲嘢嘅 ，right？ But we are able to maybe judge and be a bit more flexible with that. So I think, all in all,
There's pros and cons in
pros and cons. I think. But what's most important is that we at least have faith in what we're doing. You got to have a clear belief in it, and if this is a journey that He's put us on, we just do it to the best we can. So. I am so grateful that this is my 10th year and I've achieved my 10 years consecutive MDRT qualification. This was an immediate target I set for myself since 17年到今日. So for that, 我係非常之感恩嘅，真實。Because to see that I've survived 10年係it's not an easy road, right? It's not been an easy road. So for that, I'm super, super grateful to all the people who trusted me, to God who's given me this career, to my boss who's guided me throughout, to you who supported me.So I think the focus this year, therefore, is to, be a more present husband. 因為要兜翻嚟 Valentine's Day 係咪？點都我兜得幾好啊？係咪兜得幾好？
你繼續做就揾你頂我個位㗎啦。
係嘛？上年都咁講㗎啦已經。
OK， 咁不如咁啦，我哋玩下啲遊戲啦。我話 couples do， 我哋玩下啲not so intense 先，好冇？We're gonna go ask each other questions, okay? Funny ones. Go. Pick one.
So what? 係 we pick one and then 問大家。
Yeah, 你講啫嘛。 你要講嘅應該係你抽咗，然之後你講個問題出嚟，然之後你答。
誒，你答啊嘛，
可以嘅。
係嘛？
可以。
包剪揼啦。
包剪揼。Why me？唔使問。Who's the bigger snack thief in the house?
Snack thief.
Yeah.
係你答啊嘛。
You. There's something wrong with this person.
You know what? On that point, we have to mention why. Okay?
It's my fault.
Not your fault. But 我嗰日啱啱同個 trainer 都傾完嘅。The reason was because since Roman 而家返咗 full day school，佢係要6點半起身，
係
，which means 佢要7點半瞓覺，because 佢仔起唔到身嘅，我哋嘅大仔。Therefore，我哋而家1至5咧嘅 dinner time 喺屋企咧
5點9、6點。
5點9、6點
我老公
鐘要食飯。
話我好變態，但係其實我問咗好多人，我係一個好正常嘅媽媽嚟嘅啫。
And because 我哋而家係5點9、6點要食飯咧，咁我翻到屋企我都盡量一齊食嘅，so we end up eating at 6 o'clock，which also therefore means by 9 o'clock 我又肚餓㗎啦。
But you shouldn't be.
So, yeah, the result of a snack thief, maybe it is me, but there is changes of why. So this is my explanation, Fabio, my trainer.
Go.
Cool.
Your turn.
Who's more likely to laugh at their own jokes?
Me. I don't know why.
I'm supposed to answer that.
Oh, sorry, me. Who?
I guess you, yeah. Because your jokes usually aren't that funny. You laugh at my jokes.
You do, I do.
But you don't really, but I don't really laugh at your jokes. So you end up laughing at your own.
我好笑㗎，你唔覺啫？Okay. Ooh, who's the worst at keeping surprises? I think you.
Yeah, probably.
I
get so excited.
He can't lie, and then he gets so excited. 即係你想唔想早啲睇啊？ I can. I'm not saying I'm a good liar. I'm not a good liar.
No, you're a good actress. Right? You can act.
I can act. But yeah, you're definitely not good at keeping surprises.
Okay. These ones. Who's more likely to forget where they parked the car? I think that's you.
Definitely. 我為你生咗2個仔啊！你知唔知我打咗幾多次針啊？
打咩針啊？係
Epidural 咯，
麻醉針
咯，麻醉針咧係好冇記性嘅，
係嘛？
你有冇諗過點解？因為你啊。
Okay, fine. We can both agree on that.
Okay. Ooh, who's the bigger night owl?
I think that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He comes home, but I have to say, sometimes I do sleep with my kids and I fall asleep by 8 o'clock because they're in bed at 7:30. So then it makes you stay up. But it's not my fault. He falls asleep anyways outside.
But that's because I talk for a living. And after my full day of meetings, when I come home and the kids are in bed and you're asleep with them, that's my own time. You know, if I don't have any additional work to do on my computer, I will sit on the sofa with my dog and I would just happily watch Netflix. And I need that. I can't sleep without that. I need that time to wind down.
With ice cream?
With ice cream and Billy snoring. I need that, yeah.
It gives you comfort.
It gives me a sense of peace, yeah.
All right, go.
Okay, last one of this one, because this is...
too silly. There's one that I like.
Sure. Who's the bigger overpacker for trips?
Jonathan. 佢成日話佢自己係 fashion icon. I don't know why.
I've got to give props and 要讚美我老婆嘅. I think when we go on holidays now, I just have to pack for myself. But she has to pack for 3 people, her and the 2 boys. So that means I have more time, I have more luggage space, I end up packing more things for myself.
佢自己係有一個篋嘅. And then me and the kids, us 3 have 1 or 2 sometimes, if we're lucky. So yeah, 2 are, okay.
Cool, that's the good appetizer.
Okay. Deep and reflective.
What's the third one?
Advice. Not that we can give any, but it'll be Okay, let's go deeper. Jonathan.
Okay.
Okay? Wait, I did it. Okay, go. Ooh, how has our relationship changed the way you see love? 我今日想講咗一句，唔係今日嘅，其實你成日同我講一句嘢就係 there's 我唔知大家有冇聽過 there's not the one but there's the perfect one 我哋今日已經喺車嗰度講嘅，不如你講解下，但係唔好用粗口講係，因為你解釋俾我聽，你係用少少粗口嘅，咁你依家唔好用粗口講，但係都要答咗呢個問題先。
咁你想去做邊個先啊？
呢個答咗先。
答咗呢個先。The question is, how has our relationship changed the way you see love? I never knew love could be so perfect.
Oh gosh, Jonathan.
Cool. 因為 it's a podcast,
Yeah.
and we can go deep. I'm gonna share it.
So,
I think before I met you, but I'm going, let's start again. Before I met you, I never thought or imagined that we could have been together. Not because you're a celebrity, because I didn't know you were a celebrity, but it's more about the background, the situation of what we were in and all that. And I think when I met you, I've realized that you can't force it, and I think I always share this with people who are single sometimes, and I always say that when you meet someone, every guy, every girl tends to have a checklist when they meet someone, right? I think it's very common. 即係可能有啲男仔中意女仔係細細粒啦，有啲可能中意佢哋係funny 嘅，有啲可能中意有 certain 外表 attributes or personality characteristics. So everyone's got a checklist. And I think when I met you, I was at a time where I was ready, but I wasn't actively wanting to make something fit. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think many people nowadays, when 有時佢哋係 single, they're going out, 佢哋好想要一樣嘢咧 that when they come across 一個對象 they might make 呢個對象夾硬係 fit 佢某啲 checklist points. And now looking back with you, I never thought, I number one, I never imagined it. Number two, I never thought that, that it would fit this checklist, and things just happen very naturally. So I think in summary that when you meet certain people sometimes, although you might not think from the get-go that 可能係 it's going to be the perfect fit, perfect match, but again, I think God surprises you with things. So yeah, to change my outlook, how do you make me feel? What's the question again? I even forgot. I'm trying to just 兜太多個圈啦。I forgot the question. But anyways, I love you. My turn.
聲好想嘔咩嘢啊？係你個 turn. Okay.
What's a shared goal you're excited about for the future? Dig deep, Tobes. Dig deep. Don't just talk something very superficial. Dig deep.
What's the question again?
What's a shared goal you're excited for about the future? Shared.
For me and you to watch our kids grow old and have our own time together. We've talked about it. Like one day seeing them, which I'll be much older, but to watch them grow old and just be us two. I think that's one goal. Or to have, is that not deep enough? Isn't that a goal? 即係我哋有講起如果我哋第日老咗係點咧？啲小朋友大咗之後咁樣when they go to school, it's a goal, or it's something we not look forward to, but it's something we look towards to, which I'll be sad to watch them go, but
yeah, which to be fair in Roman's standpoint is 12 years from now.
你話但係好快
It's
㗎。
12 years. 真係覺得好快。
Yeah,
In 12 years, he will be 18.
yeah. Did you not know
He will leave home and won't come back.
Stop, I'm gonna cry. Aren't you gonna cry?
He's already gone through 30%, 33% of that journey.
Stop! You're horrible. But I mean, I'm
It's crazy.
excited. I'm
That's
excited,
crazy.
but I'm sad as well.
Yeah.
I will be.
I think that really puts into perspective, that, years go by so quick.
Yeah.
Now you think if his journey is from 0 to 18, that he is going to be afterwards, he's going to be on his own as a grown up. We've already gone past 33% of that journey.
Only.
So we've got 66% more to go,
Yeah.
and he's out of the house. That puts into perspective how sometimes, and I know you share me reels of Instagram to be even more present as a father, to be there, I think that really gives me a good wake-up call. Like, some weekends you're tired, some weekends you want to be lazy, but those are the weekends that I've only got
With
12
him.
more years of with him. And then 佢到時都唔想疏我哋
我
啦。
成日睇完啲嘢咧，我就會掟俾佢。你睇下，你話你屋企好亂，你第日10幾年後，your 屋企 will be like 真係
乜都
my
冇。
dream house, so clean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dig deep. What's one dream we haven't chased yet but want to?
Wow. What's one dream we haven't chased yet but want to? Are you asking me this or you're answering this?
Oh, suddenly I'm
你亂
waiting.
晒呢度講。
I want you to. 我想你答喎。咩啊
What's one dream we haven't chased yet?
？But want to.
Wow, it's deep.
You want to go deep?
Well, I don't know. I'm drawing blank. No, help me out.
唔知咧，即係好講出嚟又會覺得好似好 superficial，即係 more stable income, so there's less worries. But I feel like
Yeah. So, I was going to say to maybe have a more, 即係可能 where both our businesses are a lot more
stable,
established,
yeah.
a lot more self-running, that we can really free up to do more things as a family unit.
Yeah.
And we're both in the stage of building. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think we are working towards our goal in that
Yeah.
sense. It's just that the goal's not come to fruition yet. But I think we had a great breakthrough last year, and obviously things are happening. So I think we are still working very hard towards our goal. It's just that it's not that we haven't chased it yet.
Yeah.
It's just, we are
I feel
chasing
like God
it.
was, in a way, putting me down. Not putting me down, but like it was your high, but it was my low. But it was hard. But I feel like this is something.
That's good. Why don't we touch on why it was hard for your audience?
It's just hard.
This is something very vulnerable that we're hearing.
Like work-wise.
How so? Don't worry, I know. I'm just changing the rules of this podcast.
And then you're just gonna make me cry.
Yeah.
Work-wise 唔係話係冇我想象之中咁順利咯。
喺邊方面呢？
I've touched on a lot of things. Like, I feel like I'm a hard-working person. Like, I strive, I hustle, but it just didn't come out the way I expected it. And it wasn't easy for me, like money-wise or stuff like that. Yeah, it was very hard. Yeah. It's the same thing, like, you watch your bank account go low. But it's just like, 你好似做咗好多嘢，做咗日日都好勤力做好多嘢，but there's nothing. You just, it's just, I'm giving so much, but there's nothing coming back.
Yeah, no, of course I know about the journey, but I think
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you dig deep so the audience see a different side of you. I think on that, I have to take my hat off and applaud you. I think you've worked very, very hard last year. And I think this is where, as a unit, like you said, my high was your low, right?
Yeah.
When you were low, I was able to, sustain and support the whole family over the past couple of years. obviously there are periods when you have your high and maybe it was not my highest year, then we were able to offset each other. I think this is how we work as a unit.
Yeah.
I also think seeing, and I know how much work you're doing, obviously I am her husband, so but seeing how much work you do, well, you know, whether it's a podcast, whether it's events, whether it's acting, whether it's being a mom, whether it's, you know, running your own businesses and running side projects, I can see how much work you're putting into it. And I think, like I shared in my talk in Singapore, it's just trusting in the journey and trusting in the process, right? If you know what you're doing is right, you know it's building towards something, you just got to trust what you're doing is right. And doesn't mean you'll see direct fruits come, but the fruits will come. That's what you have to believe in. So it's just trusting in the process.
And I feel like having God has helped us a lot as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I pray so much and give thanks, but you know, it's a lot emotionally, but I feel like we're working towards it. And it's
isn't
so
a Valentine's episode if she doesn't cry. So I'm good that we're getting there. What's the tissue?
I thought you want to
But
cry?
I think also what's important to know that what the audience don't see, because 我真實嘅，我會次次佢出 podcast 咧，Sam 每一集咧我會聽晒嘅。I listen to everyone. And I love to give some feedback, like to look at it. I've seen in many podcasts sometimes that you would touch on this topic. Yeah, it's been tough, the market's tough, but people don't feel how tough it's been for you. So I think this episode, hopefully people see that you're vulnerable and you know how you've had a tough year or two, that we are still standing, we are still building, and we are still heading towards what we believe, you know, is our dream one day, right? So I think, and I'll probably get slated for this, but I think in your entertainment industry, 好多人咧其實好多唔肯 share 嘅真實嘅 the vulnerability, right? Because I think in your industry, as an actor, actress, or celebrity KOL, 好多時 when you guys share something vulnerable, people 就會針對呢樣嘢嘅. So I think this is a scene that we're breaking through, and a Valentine's Day special is great. People need to see that, and they will feel your vulnerability. And this is where you really start to grow. You started this episode talking about growth. This is where you grow, I think. So, applaud you. Keep going at it. Okay?
Stop. Oh, your turn. Wait, you choose another one.
Okay.
Okay.
What's one thing you're grateful for in our relationship that you don't say often?
Well, many things.
That you don't say often.
Wow, thankful for your understanding. Thankful for your loyalty. Thankful for how hard you work. I say that all the time, but it's true.
My fashion sense.
How hot you are. I remember last week my husband goes, "You haven't said I look handsome." 你好耐未讚過我靚仔。佢前日，我即係前日上個禮拜五啊，somehow 因為佢都揸電單車，which I hate, but yeah，佢又即係總之佢跑過嚟會揼我，I'm like 哇你好靚仔啊，he's like 哇你好耐未講過。No, but honest truth, I feel like I'm very thankful for you. I know其實I don't say much. If you know me, I try to avoid speaking a lot. I just don't like. 好似你咁。
So why are you podcast host?
That's why I talk for an hour and I stop. But I feel like, you know, I'm very thankful for you. You've actually helped me a lot through my journey.
How? Elaborate.
With work-wise and giving me opinions and helping me. You really have. I'm thankful for you.
Okay. I love you.
Oh my goodness gracious. If you could relive one day together, which would it be and why?
It would be the first day we met. Yeah, it would be the first day we met at Ultra. the
Okay.
music festival. I think because you were 7 years younger then.
I still don't look that
I'm
old,
joking.
okay?
I think it was a really fun moment. It was the first time that a group of friends that tried to set us up, and we have to give thanks to all of them. You know,
Yeah.
Keiko, Emily, yeah, a lot of the group, the Canadian group that tried to set us up. So it was a great fun day. We had a lot of fun. It was a big group setting, and I think it was it was a very memorable event. So I would love to go back there where we had no baggage, we had no burden, we had no kids, we had nothing to worry about but just that night. And that would be something fun. I'm not saying I don't wish I am where I'm at now. I love my 2
You're
boys.
saying you don't have fun with me?
Yeah. I'm saying that we're very happy, but if I could relive one moment, I think that would be it.
Oh,
That'd be
very
fun.
nice, John. Come on, one more.
One more. And then we go to the third bag.
Mm.
The third bag. Okay. What's one moment? We already went through that one. Ready? What's one thing you'd tell your younger self about love? This is so fitting for you
Why is it fitting?
because you've technically been in love twice.
Once.
I've only been in love once. I've only got one.
Ha ha ha. Oh, sorry, Gabby. Wow.
What's one thing you'd tell your younger self about love?
Wow.
You have to dig back when you were 20 odd.
20 odd. Trust your instinct.
Mm.
I wasn't trusting myself enough, letting more emotions drive what I thought was right. Yeah, I think trust your instinct, Toby Long.
Trust your instinct, and that would teach you more about love.
No, I believe that your inner self will know. 即係其實感情上你自己會知道㗎嘛。You think.
So what was it about it that you thought you loved him?
I just thought it was the right time, right place.
Was that more 因為出邊嘅世界 the third perspective people were saying that now's the right time and this is the right fit， 即係可能令到你覺得有個壓力要去。
Yeah, and 嗰陣時，好似我最近聽翻阿蛇個 podcast 都係，我唔係太聽人講啊，唔係太聽人講或者唔係太理會側邊嘅世界，我自己會死衝難衝。啱嚟啊 ，yeah, let's do it, yeah. But actually, my inner self, my instinct, I actually knew that it wasn't right. So I didn't listen to myself correctly. I think everyone has that, you know, but they just don't dig deep enough to say, oh, this is not right, let's not do it. But it was just there, okay, let's do it. It was just at the right, you thought it was the right time, but it's not.
So
elaborate for me.
No, I don't need to. I don't want to talk about him because you've got a better version now. What about this? What about this that you listened to your inner self that was right?
That I should find someone younger. No, you know, I want to say, actually, 我諗返起呢個問題, it's if you remembered when you asked me to marry you or before all the marriage, your dad took me out for lunch. It was kind of odd, but thinking back, 即係因為你阿爸自己揾我, he asked you for your number, you gave him my number, and then he called me out for lunch. He goes, why do you like my son?
Yeah, he's my dad. Go on, Dad.
Yeah, which 其實嗰一刻係 like what？ 其實係你會覺得係一個好膚淺嘅問題。我依家問翻就係 he's nice, he's kind, you know, but when you look at it, 好似我哋之前咁講 there's never the one, but you were the perfect fit for me. We were looking for the same thing. We were vulnerable, yet striving to become better. I think that was very important. You know, we wanted more in our lives, and we were going through not the same situation, but you know, we were there at that moment. Of course, you're kind, of course, you're loving, but there's more to it. I think now thinking back, it was just you were the perfect fit for, and I
You
struck.
were or you are.
Sorry, you are the perfect. And then, you know, we want the same things in our lives. Yeah.
So I think timeline, or I would like to say wavelength frequency, is very important. You know, you might have met the one who is the perfect one in front of you, but if you were not at the right time and place, and it just won't work. You know, and I'm sure there's people that may also be a perfect fit at a different stage in life, but if you're not at the right point in time, I think no matter what, that fit won't last. So I think, timing is a very important thing.
It is, definitely.
And who would have thought at a rave that 你係即係睇中我 and then wanted to 溝我 didn't let me go.
我唔明點解佢係要話俾人聽，你覺得咧？
擺明係你溝我啦，承認俾啲聽眾聽啊，
我唔會承認，因為係唔係一個事實咯，OK？係你咯，係你追咗我成個。Yeah, you, not me. Okay, how long have we been together?
7-8 years.
7-8 years now, right?
7-8 years.
Okay, so.
It's a bloody long time.
No, it's not. It will be a bloody long time when our kids grow up. But okay, some advice we give to people or we want to share throughout our 7 years. Just a little advice or stuff.
Okay.
Let's try this out.
Okay. This is me. 我問你答係嘛？
可以嘅。
Okay. Wow.
Is it hard?
What's your secret to bouncing back after disagreements? I love you to answer this.
I never bounce back.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, I don't know. I never bounce back. But okay, let's say this. We don't have much arguments. Which is, no, don't laugh. We don't.
Yeah, we don't.
We only have
We're
the
so
same.
compatible.
No, we're not compatible. But the only 問題 it comes to is just family. That's it. That's honest truth. 我哋好少嗌交 and 有時我哋嗰啲 bicker is so little. Like 你做咩唔想我去? It's like those stuff like that. But we laugh about it, right? Yeah. So if it was like John is really good. He tries to comfort me into a way like 瞓覺唔好即係瞓覺之前 we don't kind of sleep with a grudge.
So I think you touched, you hit the nail on the head. I think, again, this is no relationship advice. We are not marriage counselors.
No.
But from experience, and I think this is also from what we've heard in our Christian groups as well, that you never go to sleep angry with your spouse. And I think that's a really, really important one. Because the moment you go to sleep, whilst not settling certain issues, 即係同你嘅 partner, 你 your spouse 未解決有冇問題咧，嗰句 the bickering, the disagreement, the anger, it clouds on and it grows on to the next day. It grows on. Actually, this naturally affects you the next day. And the moment you actually allow a night to go to sleep, 仲要係未解決好一個事情咧, that becomes a habit. And that becomes easy to do in future. Then you would eventually in the future go have another argument, 可能又嗌交 and then 又瞓覺 and then 又唔瞓，即係又唔解決問題嘅。Then that becomes a very vicious cycle. So I've always heard of that and I've always wanted to at least try resolve certain disagreements before we go to sleep. We will also be honest and say that it doesn't always happen, especially her. She doesn't like to talk.佢解決問題唔係一個好 productive or proactive person.
No.
Her way of processing takes 2-3 days sometimes. But yeah, I think that's an advice we'll give.
Yeah.
To try, if you have a disagreement with your partner, with your spouse, to not go to sleep angry. At least go to sleep having tried to talk about it and resolve it. Yeah.
That's a good one. Not that we're giving any advice. What's one lesson about love you'd want listeners to take away from us?
哇，
To have
你有冇
fun.
fact check 呢啲問題嘅
Yes,
before 你擺落個
no.
box？
No，
你亂擺嘅，
唔係亂擺㗎。
即係你睇晒每個問題，你揀嘅呢啲問題。
有啲係啊，咁我點知會揀到咧？
睇下
哦，喂，點解要睇啫？
What's the question?
Huh? What's one lesson about love you want the listeners to take away from us?
I hope that you learn. Sorry, again, not marriage advice, not relationship advice. I think is being vulnerable with one another and communication. I think it's really important to communicate. You could be having a shit day, shit week, you know. I think it's important to talk about it. I think it's good to share with your spouse about your work because let's be honest, 好多時有時返到屋企未必想講工作事 because you think 佢唔會明白我工作，即係佢唔會明白我工作，you know，即係 we don't think that 因為大家做緊唔同嘢。But let's be honest, your career is a significant chunk of your life, right? So I think it's important to know about each other's work. And at least to 分享多少少so that 大家希望肯 understand 得嚟，可能喺適合嘅時機，可能佢未必會講嘢啱晒 but at least there's certain things 佢可以係提點到你，或者指點你，或者可能改改你嘅諗法少少。And I think this is quite important to do. Career is an important part, yeah.
And I think not to take each other. Sometimes we don't take each other too seriously. You see, I think that's a fun bit about our relationship sometimes. We just take the piss out of each other.
That is definitely not marriage or counseling advice.
No, it's not.
But it's good to, yeah, to
真係
to
喎，
do.
有時咁認真做乜嘢啫？
Yeah.
黐線嘅已經好 stressful 噶啦嘛。
Yeah. Okay. This is so similar.
Okay, go. Take another one.
Oh, okay, cool. You have so much experience to give on this one. What's one piece of advice you'd give to couples starting out?
Go out more. Get to know each other more. No? Go out more. Try out more.
To couples, not
Couples.
singles. To people who are already in a relationship.
No, I mean go out more. Go out together more. Get to know each other more. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't rush into things. You know?
I definitely rushed into this one.
See? That's how our daily life is happy and we just laugh at each other.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Right?
I think 二人世界咯。I think 二人世界。That's why 頭先你問翻我個問題 What's one day I could go back to is to 我哋多啲二人世界。I would have loved that. And don't get me wrong, we're very fortunate, obviously,
Two
with our
boys.
timeline and where we're at now. Everything is a true divine intervention from God, so I don't take that for granted. But yeah,
I
I
did
think
ask you that question a couple weeks ago. I go, oh, would you have wished we had kids later? Right?
yeah, but you're not as young as me. So no, jokes aside, I think everything has happened for its own reason.
Yeah.
And I am super, super grateful and super blessed that I think both our boys were conceived naturally, and you know, and I can't fault any of this. So yeah, I think coming back 翻嚟啦，唔好拉得太遠啦，你成日攞去話題，就係 what advice we have to give for couples starting out? I honestly think is
Get to know each other more.
get to know each other more. Don't rush into things. And at the same time, when you step into a relationship, 我頭先講咗啦，don't step into a relationship really wanting a relationship. Sounds whole contradictory, but what I mean by that is don't step into a relationship where you really then want this relationship to work out. I think you got to let it so naturally fit like a checklist. 頭先講咗嗰套。So yeah, I think yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's do. What's one mistake couples should avoid early on? Is that
Am I answering this or you're answering this?
you?
So why don't next time I just come on this Valentine's Day show by myself and talk to myself?
No, you need someone to ask you questions.
I think communication. I think if you don't communicate early on，即係你唔好一早喺個 relationship 可能開始已經好坦白地分享自己嘅 feelings、thoughts、睇法。It's hard to do that even more so later down the line。You know，即係可能有啲嘢佢做嘅係我其實好唔開心嘅 ，I really don't like it。我唔一開頭講嘅，我遲啲講嘅，可能仲難去講。So 可能一早我哋會講，其實 I don't like this，我其實覺得可能應該係咁。即係 I think this is where we've been quite good about is that we share really honestly how we feel, what things make me as painful as it may be。即係 some things 我會同佢講，但係可能係 actually 我講出嚟好遠，但佢講完又好似好冇面。But we would say it, and I think it's important to do that, just so we understand where each other stand.
Last one.
I think so. 你好講咩而家？
唔係好講啦，我要你講第二啲嘢啫嘛。
仲有嘢㗎？
You never know.
You gonna sing me a song later?
Yes.
Cool.
Love song that you
Okay.
wrote.
What's the best relationship advice you've ever received?
To be yourself. No, 真係喎。You know how some... No, why are you laughing at me?
It's so
cliche. It's true, don't you think?
Who gave you this advice? To be yourself? On Google?
No,
Instagram?
AI. No. Of course. Like, be yourself. Okay, hold on. I've been listening to a lot of other, like... But it's true. What would you say? Isn't it to truly be yourself? 有啲人 walk into a relationship first, they're like, 我唔好俾佢睇到呢啲先，我唔想咁樣，唔好俾佢知道。No?
To be yourself.
Of course, to be the true you. Why hide? 係就係，唔係就唔係㗎啦。係咪？
Okay, 係啱。
好似你中意放屁就係放屁。係嘛？你有冇掩飾過冇啊嘛？係嘛？
Why don't you dig a bit deeper for 你啲聽眾啦，好唔好？即係 Valentine's Day special. What's the best advice you've ever received？ 邊個俾過你一個真實最好嘅建議 ？In 拍拖 ，in relationship。
因為點解我話俾你聽，我係一個好討好人嘅人。Like I would love anybody and I would 忍受好多嘢。Like I used to like only show people the good side of me and I would never say no. I would always just do whatever makes other people happy, which is not me. Well, it's a part of me. It does make me happy, but it's just tiring. I don't want that anymore. But I just feel like now I want to be who I want to be, and I don't need to hide that. I feel like that's very important to jump into, like to be in a relationship, you have to be the true self. 即係唔好話 I expect you to come in and I say I don't like you this way and change. Don't expect anyone to change. That's why you should jump into a relationship.
I think the best advice here is you cannot change someone.
Yeah, you cannot change someone. So just be yourself. If you like me for who I am, then like me. Right, Jonathan?
I think the best relationship advice, again, not advice that we've covered on, is communication. Going into a relationship, I think, not with no expectations, but going in with not an expectation to make that person fit. You got to let that naturally come.
Yeah.
Timing is super important, I think, in all relationships, you know, and yeah, I think be yourself, and yeah, I guess that's what she said, as cliche as it is. It's so cliche.
Is it? What would you say
Anyways,
then? Let me ask you. No, give me a better one.
No, we've moved on.
No,
Next topic.
I want to hear you.
Ready?
Jonathan, here. What's the best relationship
This
advice
is
you...
great. This is a question for you now, okay? Timing-wise. How do you balance individuality with togetherness? Wow. How do you balance individuality with togetherness? I'll follow Leila. I think you're going blank, okay?
I'm not going to... Go.
So,
hit me.
How do we... I think within 大家嘅 individuality...
你可唔可以
You have
講
to
翻中文
find
啊？呢句
唔識啊 individuality 點講啊？我都唔識。
個
大家
體啊，
嘅個人性啊，
個人
個人
性格。
同埋 togetherness 係即係大家嘅合體嘅意向。I think 要揾到有個 common ground，right？and then 可能 in that 大家要 draw 到一個共同目標咯。I think you know，即係 if I had to think about this，the individuality is 我哋兩個係一個好唔同嘅人，right？We have different different hobbies, we have different personalities。But we find personalities of each other that 係可能有少少 common characteristics, and we like on that, we grow on that, right? It could be joking with one another. It could be that 大家開始理解，可能我有啲強項呢度，你有啲弱項呢度嘅，我哋大家掹係大家嘅。And I think the togetherness of this grows over time. 即係 for example 頭先分享 where we're at is 我哋兩個都喺度做自僱人士，build 緊自己嘅企業、自己嘅事業 ，right？ 咁雖然兩個係好唔同。The individuality of the industry and the role of what we're doing, but the togetherness in this is that we're both building something together. For the family, for the unit. So I think, how do we balance this? I think there will be periods of 可能我嗰邊係重視啲，你嗰邊係冇咁重視，或者你嗰邊重視啲，我呢邊冇咁重視嘅。I think it's compromising. I think to balance it, therefore, we have to know to be sensitive as well to one another and the timings of what we're going through. I think that's how you balance individuality with togetherness.
好好啊，答得。Thank you for coming. I used to, you've listened to all my podcasts before we end this episode. I would like you to say something encouraging.
係咪講啲鼓勵性嘅説話俾你啲聽眾去聽啊？係嘛？
喂，咁不如咁啊，今日改一改啊，講啲鼓勵性説話俾我聽啊。
俾你聽啊？
得唔得啊？
冇問題。Podcast 上嚟我都 take over 啦，係咪？好 I think that to bless you with something, I want to encourage you is what you are doing have been great. The foundation you're growing, the roots that you're slowly distilling and pouring into, 即係你種咗嘅種子咧 I think you might not see the fruition of it yet, but trust in what you're doing. 即係 someone said this, and I think Simon Sinek is a very famous online life coach, if you've heard about it. 佢係好出名嘅 I read his book, and what he does is he mentioned this. You go to the gym once, 你唔見成果嘅 you don't see result 嘅，你就即係好自然啦，好正常啦。You might go the second day, 你亦都好唔見到 results, 唔見到任何 output, 咁你就放棄啦。But we all understand going to the gym takes time, right? You don't know when you will start seeing changes, right? You do not know when you'll start seeing your muscles grow. You do not know when that your weight will start coming down. You know why? Because the why is that it's good for you. The why is the diet. The why is the exercise is all healthy. But you don't know when. So what I want to say in all this is, you know the why in what you're doing. You're building a revamp of your career, right? You need to make certain changes. You're doing that. So the why is strong. The why is right. You just don't know when it's going to happen. So trust in what it is that you're doing. Believe in the process, and outcome will come. You just got to trust in what you're doing and do it to the best you can.
Thank you.
Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's.
I'll send you my invoice later.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's.